If you're involved in a bus accident in Manhattan, you're going to have a lot of questions. Hi, my name is Michael Redenburg and I'm an attorney in Lower Manhattan. There are different ways in which you may have been a victim. The first way is if you're a passenger on the bus. If you're a passenger on a bus that's involved in an accident, liability most of the time will not be an issue. What may happen, though, is that the bus driver may claim that the reason that they had to stop short or the reason for the accident is because of the emergency doctrine. The emergency doctrine states that if a vehicle darts in front of the bus and the bus slams on its brakes, then the bus operator and the bus company, also the bus driver, may be able to avoid liability due to that doctrine. However, that's in very limited circumstances. In most cases, the bus is going to be responsible for the passenger's injuries. I'm currently representing a client who was riding as a passenger on a bus in the Bronx when the bus stopped short. This case was filed in Bronx Supreme Court many years ago, and from the outset, we have been trying to get the video that was on the bus. We were just recently able to receive it, and it's very telling because the video shows something totally different than what the bus driver testified to at his deposition. In this particular situation, the bus driver testified at his deposition that he was just pulling away from the bus stop when he was required to stop short because of a bicyclist that darted in front of him. However, the video shows that the bicyclist was in front of the bus for quite some period of time. So if this case goes to trial, which it may, it's going to be very interesting because I will be able to cross-examine the bus driver as to why he testified as to one thing at his deposition and the video clearly shows something totally different. People can lie, but the video doesn't lie. Another way that someone can be involved in a bus accident is when they're boarding a bus. I currently represent a woman who was boarding a bus in Brooklyn. This case has been filed in Kings County Supreme Court. The way the accident happened is my client was helping disabled people board a bus. She was the last one to get on the bus. She had to make sure that everyone else safely boarded the bus first. The bus driver closed the doors on her. The doors hit her shoulders, and she was literally dragged down the street. And she thereafter had to have cervical fusion, which is a neck surgery. In this case, which was recently filed, the New York City Transit Authority is claiming that there's no video of the incident. The bus driver is also claiming that this never happened, my client's just making it up. What I've recently done is made a motion, which is a request to the court, that New York City Transit Authority be required to turn over the make, model, and year of the bus. With that information, I'll be equipped to determine whether or not that particular bus had video installed on it. Again, my name is Michael Redenburg, and if you were involved in a bus accident in Manhattan, please feel free to call me.